My garbage person of the week is a subtle one. I'm gonna play a video for you, and you are not gonna know at first what it is about this that makes it garbage, but it'll hit you near the end. Take a look at this.
In my state, if you go to build a building in the southeast part of my state, you have to do frequent inspections to make sure the burrowing beetle is not gonna be harmed in that area because it's considered threatened. If you're in the western part of my state, you can't build certain buildings in certain places, carry out certain farming activities because the lesser prairie chicken is there. If you're in California, they pour their water, their great water out of the mountains into the ocean because if they don't, it may harm the smelt. If you're building a bridge in Oklahoma at certain times of the year and a migratory bird puts up a nest in that construction area, you have to stop construction because migratory bird eggs are valuable, burrowing beetles are valuable, prairie chickens are valuable, smelts are valuable, but we throw children in the trash.
That is Republican Senator James Lankford saying that we care about and prioritize these animals, and yet we let women make decisions about their own body. I feel like almost any other comparison I would have disagreed with, but would have been perhaps a little bit less condescending than that.
James Lankford, I love how he talks about the prairie chicken. That's how he talks about kids, by the way. So James Lankford and every Republican who is against regulation, you think it stops with the prairie chicken when he's complaining? No, he's like, I can't believe that my sewage plant, my coal refinery needs to put out like a maximum amount of, there's a limit to how much we can put fine particulate matter into the air and a limit to which we can poison rivers that will cause, literally, this is the medical term for much pollution. It causes miscarriages, AKA spontaneous abortions.
Yeah.
Like they want every regulation gone, not for the prairie chicken. You think it stops there? They came for the prairie chickens and I said nothing. They came for the burrowing beetles and I said nothing because I wasn't a burrowing beetle. Right now they're trying to poison families that live near rivers that are next to their giant plants that are killing people. They're making pipelines that poison water sources. It doesn't stop with that. Garbage.
Yeah. And yeah, so he's faking, like he doesn't like that, and don't compare women and what rights they should have and have to animals. I feel like that should go without saying, but for James Lankford, apparently you do have to point that out. Anyway, those are our garbage people of the week, but you also had a choice, kind of. We gave you 5 choices, and coming in at number 5, and also 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin. 100% of the vote coming in from 44,000 of you. That's who it needs to be. That's who it is. They're absolute garbage. There is other garbage as well, but it doesn't reek quite as disgustingly as Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin. So by a nose, as Mephistoris says, that is your community garbage person of the week. Thank you to everybody who voted, as always.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.